Hello. It's a little crooked. Oh well. This is going to be a reading for fire signs. Hello, fire signs. Fire signs are Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. This is going to be a reading for the end of June 2025. The hell was that? Every time that I breathe in, I hear like I don't know, like something moves over there. I hear it every time. I don't know if I'm doing something or when I breathe in. I don't know, but that shit, I hear it every time. Like a click. Like that. Maybe it is something that I'm doing. What do I have for fire signs? Past. We got this again at the front. I mean, well, who was that for? Air signs at the same spot. I'm telling you, this is crazy how the same cards always come out like that. Regression, history, backwards, reversed, pre-existing, era, and period. My damn water. Leo and other realms. So maybe somebody is having to look back to a Leo, or maybe a Leo is having to look back to the past for something about these other realms. Let's see. Leo, Stand By Me, 90s actor, unrealized potential, unfulfilled dreams, youth, pressure, experimentation, drama, and consequences. Could be something from the 90s that you're looking back on. Other realms, dimensions, gateways, and gatekeepers, 9D and above, the unknown, Archangel Metatron. Yeah, I think that you're like a otherworldly type of being or something like that. And I feel so dry. Jeez Louise. And I think that I'm specifically talking to a Leo energy, or wherever you have Leo in your chart. Maybe you need to look at what house you have Leo in. Gotta go back to something. There's some kind of untapped potential, unfulfilled dreams I want you to go back to. Maybe it's a gatekeeper here somewhere you need to go back to. Maybe it's something that scared you. Maybe it scared you when you were younger. Now you're older, stronger, you know, and you can go back and look at it. Because there's something there that they want you to look into. Some kind of dreams or untapped potential. Leo is ruled by the sun. This is about celebrity and being seen and for what you're good at. What's next? The colors: clear sight, vision, clairvoyance, prophetic dreams, divine gifts and psychic abilities. Wow, Leo. Or fire signs. I'm saying it's Leo. But this also gives me the 144,000, the Rainbow Warriors. All different tribes from, all different tribes from around the world. And you will know if you're 144,000 because you've been attacked harshly. You've been treated unfairly. And you probably have to come up against a bunch of witch hoes that want to tell you you're not what you are because they're jealous, because they're not that. Restricted. Blocked borders. Inaccessible, imprisonment, victim, banished, and exiled. Look at that. I was just saying about the true colors, about the 144,000. This is what has been done to them. They've been blocked. They've been restricted, made inaccessible, made a victim, banished, exiled, imprisoned by these covens. Black hole. Gravitational pull, space-time, womb. Infinite density, star death, lost, destruction, Ophiuchus, epiphany, cold, truth, and realization. So I do feel like somebody realizes that they've been in a black hole, or who put them there, or maybe they put themselves there. This is definitely giving me heavy Leo energy, of course, because Leo came out. And it's crazy. I've been telling Aries how much they come out in these readings. I haven't pulled Aries. Anytime that I'm reading for Aries, I haven't pulled Aries once. Aries come out 2-3 times and everybody else is reading. I'm like, what the hell? Aries, you ain't finna drive me crazy. You are not, okay? What's Leo in other realms? So many. This damn Emperor in reverse. Are you serious? This came out for Earth. And I feel like it came out for Air too. Oh no, it's back. And I feel like it's always under there. Leo, other realms, something about the past and the Emperor. This could be a father figure. I haven't gotten that yet in the reading, that this is a father figure of yours. But this could be a father figure. I'm starting to get that all of a sudden. Someone you looked up to. Doesn't have to be a real father, but it could. Could be the father side of the family. Maybe you're supposed to be a freaking emperor somewhere. That's what they want you to go back to. Something that you were in control of. You were ruling over something. And maybe you were good at it. But at the time, you were too young or something. You weren't seasoned enough or something. Spirit took it away from you. Gives me David. King David, I mean. King of Wands in the reverse. Maybe you had too many hoes. You was being a Leo for show. But this is also Aries. Definitely a lot of Aries and Leo energy here. You was being daddy with all the naked broads. Maybe you were messing around with some spirit hoes. That's what the black and white cards are about. It's about something that's not yet in the form. With the King of Wands in the reverse, you might have got into some black magic. Aries and Leo are good for that. Because you're interested, you get into things, and depending on your mood, and both of these are in the reverse. Somebody used theirs to be overbearing and controlling, and somebody used theirs to give it to the ladies. The Tower in the reverse. Aries energy again. Scorpio also. And then we have a 10 of Wands. So something is just crumbling because it's just too much pressure, too much weight. This has to do with that 444,000. This being restricted. Something is being restricted. Somebody's trying to keep you down too heavy. It's too heavy. Something's about to fall. King of Cups in the reverse. Ugh, all these men in the reverse. This is not Pisces reading. Pisces got all the men in the upright. We have a lot of men here in the reverse. It could be a lot of down low stuff coming out the closet, stuff about magic. These three are not in the reality. They're black and white. They're witches. Show you the other card so you know what I'm talking about. It's only like a couple of cards in here that are like that. Is there even one that's not like that in here? So two. I'm almost positive there's a 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Same deck. One has color and one doesn't. So one is, these are like incubuses. Or is it succubus? One of them. And this King of Wands been doing stuff in the dream state. Messing around with these spirit hoes, witches. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. This could be a group of people that are very traditional. Maybe they don't like how you guys been handling yourself or something like that. Maybe you need to clean up some kind of behavior. Something's coming down now. And something's being restricted. Maybe it's all this, I don't know, everybody in reverse. Maybe this is a higher power coming in because somebody is calling in all these spirit hoes. With the rainbow and 42, this could be like literally about going against Earth, Mother Earth. And that's why these giving me the Jedi are stepping in, you know, to restrict somebody or stop somebody, or somebody needs to go back. There's a gatekeeper here. You know, it's like giving me that energy. Something is otherworldly, like they said, other realms. With these hoes, these spirit hoes. Definitely somebody messing around in the spirit world, messing with dead spirits and stuff like that. Sexual, having sexual relations with spirits, using magic to do so. Somebody might be getting sick. What's the Emperor in the reverse? The 10 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. this burden right here. This tower is falling because this emperor is putting burdens on somebody, trying to sabotage someone and make them look bad, putting too much burden on this star seed. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Listening to some emotional imbalance hoe that's jealous and malicious and manipulative and cruel. Cruella de Vil, that's what I'm getting. Cruella de Vil, kind of cruel. Page of Pentacles. So, the Nine of Swords. Somebody is looking into something because they're having nightmares. Someone's having nightmares. This came out in the air sign reading. So they're looking into something, maybe something they've seen, maybe something they've been seeing in their nightmares. King of Wands, again, now he's in the upright. Eight of Cups, yeah, something you walked away from. You were in the upright when you walked away from it, and you walking away from it made you do something that wasn't right. They want you to, I feel like you're supposed to be in this Hierophant energy. You're supposed to be a gatekeeper. You over here getting kept. About to get kicked out of the freaking gates. 10 of Coins. Yeah, you're supposed to be somebody in the upright, like giving me Leo energy in the upright, a leader, strength. Look at that. This is what you're supposed to be. But you got somebody sabotaging you. Could be an Aries, an older Aries who sees your potential. They don't want to step down. They don't want to be replaced, you know. Somebody's getting old, though. Hangman. Yeah, you've seen something in another perspective. You see now. Maybe this person was teaching you to be like this. And try to sacrifice you. Try to have you doing all kind of stuff with these black and white hoes. 6 of Cups. Something from the past. Something karmic. This is karmic. This was meant to happen. Maybe you're going to be able to get out of this and speak about this. You know? Maybe you're going to be able to speak to other men about this. I feel like this is somebody fly who looks strong, who other men are going to look up to. And they're putting you in the position. Definitely. It's giving me Leo, though. I have Aries here. I have everybody here. But it's giving me Leo. There's a Leo that needs to step up. Could be an Aries, though. Hierophant, again. I feel like you're supposed to be part of this group, Leo. You're supposed to be like a Hierophant energy. But there's a tower coming down because they want you to come into this energy. I don't think that you can run anymore from it. I think you have a choice, but I think that you would want to make the choice to do this. I think that this is right up your alley. I think that maybe you were, I was dating a Leo and he lost his scholarship and played football and stuff. And he kind of started sabotaging himself with drugs and alcohol. He just couldn't face that. That was over for him. I feel like maybe you just started going off the deep end because you realized, I don't know, you just realized maybe this person made you start thinking that this wasn't for you or something. They were trying to keep you small because you're supposed to surpass them. They're in reverse. If they were in the upright, they'd be looking for someone to You know, they know that they're getting old and they're thinking about their kingdom and their legacy, and they want somebody like you know. But this is somebody who, they're in reverse. They don't want to be replaced, and, you know, they're crazy. Six of Cups in the reverse again right here. Something from the past, this past card that came out first. This is all about the past, something about the past. Again, I said this, Saturn is going into retrograde and coming back. It's about a 34-year cycle or something. That's what the karma is like for the whole 4 years or something like that. For Aries. But for everybody with Aries, you know, wherever Aries is in your chart, that's where you're being judged right now. 10 of Wands. Oh, that's a burden. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody tried to destroy someone. This is somebody you trusted. This could be somebody from a kid, from childhood. Somebody been leading you wrong. Like making you the scapegoat. A lot of Leo and Taurus. A lot of Aries too. Taurus is connected to Sagittarius too, so sometimes when I see them, I just automatically think of Saggy. Oh. If somebody betrayed you, backstabbed you, just kept you, this is on purpose, they kept you small. Death card, they wanted to end something for you, but something is ending. These lies, somebody spying and watching and stalking you, trying to keep one up on you. 3 of Pentacles, yeah, trying to see what you're working on and stuff like that. Probably so they could put it out before you do. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So they could turn your wheel in the reverse. They've been doing this the whole time they've been around you. Probably since you were a kid. Somebody's getting a tower. It's coming in slow. Somebody might be sick. I think they're sick. They're probably passing now. You know, they didn't so worried about you replacing them. I think a lot of people are going to be sick, a lot of older people. Again, it's a 34-year cycle. So I think a lot of people are going to get sick, and it's Aries in the body, and Saturn is material. You got the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's going to start working. They're going to start working and be doing what they master. With their master at, and that's what's here. Isn't that here? Drama, consequences. Thought I saw a master here, but I guess not. Three of Cups. Underneath this Hierophant. Justice is here in Temperance. Nice. I think that Leo or Aries. Now I finally see Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like somebody's going to get it together. Especially with this Temperance card here. This Wheel of Fortune and the Justice. The Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. But I think that is what's going to make somebody turn it around. You're going to realize, like, oh, okay, that's what's been going on. People that you've been celebrating with, working with, giving your love to. Could be a mother and a father, or a mother and a sister, or older sister or something. I mean, a father and an older sister, or an older sister on your father's side. I think that you're going to be being called by a higher power to go back and do something different. There's going to be a tower moment that makes you have to do that. And you're going to pick yourself up. Leos are strength that represent discipline. Or something that you got that. Especially when you're serious. And you're going to be put into this higher position, a higher knowledge and learning where the sun, you know, it's where you're supposed to be. And everybody might not see it, but enough people will know about it. And the thing about it is, it's such a high position, a high honor, that, you know, this is giving me like Jedi. It is. It's giving me like a council of people that, you know, people don't even know about these people. But spiritual, in the spiritual sense. Like the order of the shaman and stuff like that. Maybe for your country or your region. I love it, Leo. I mean, fire signs. Leo, I mean, sorry. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. I hope that it helped. And I will see you next time. Peace.